what comes more naturally? Like melody, lyrics, like when you're sitting down for a song, like how do you tackle it? I mean, sometimes it's always both.
Yeah.
But how do you tackle, or what comes more naturally when you write?
Normally I think that I'll be like driving or I'll be like walking my dog or doing something and I'll like have like a melody and lyrics come to mind. And then I'm like, okay, don't have perfect pitch. So I'll be like, okay, let me go downstairs to my piano when I get back and like be like, okay, let's figure out what the chord progression to this is. And it might not be like, it might be a whole chorus or it might just be like a line of a verse or something like that. But after I kind of like figure out the chord progression, it feels like it will flow a little bit more naturally for me. Pretty much, yeah, I would say like it's just like when people like sing in the shower and something pops into their head, I just run with that.
Yeah. Which one do you prefer? Like, which one do you enjoy more though? Do you enjoy like doing the lyrics and like writing the song, or do you like when you find a melody, you're like, ooh, that's a great hook? Like, which one, if you could like scale it, which one? Because like whenever I write songs, usually it's like I lean towards more lyrically instead of melodically. Like I'm not as strong in the melodic, but like lyrically, I'm like, ooh, I feel like I can grab that a little more. For you, what do you kind of gravitate more towards?
Yeah, I would say definitely the lyrics. I've always loved writing, and obviously it's kind of like it's a form of poetry, lyrics. So it's really fun to be able to kind of like find cool cliches and like ways to express yourself. And I think that a lot of people too, like when they're listening to songs, a lot of people that aren't musicians are going to be like more appreciative to the lyrics. So I definitely find myself like gravitating more to the lyrics when I'm hearing songs like on the radio and stuff like that. Like I basically decide if I like them or not based off of the lyrics. So.
Oh, for sure. That's how I did. I definitely gravitate to lyrics more, and I listen to a lot of country. When I write, I'm not really a country singer, but like I love them creating. Like I feel like country has a very like they create a really cool picture and a really cool like story, so that I gravitate towards lyrics definitely. That's the first thing I usually notice in a song is like what lyrically what's happening.
Yeah.
I know it's different for everyone, but
yeah, I'm definitely not the biggest fan of country, but one thing I will say is that their lyrics are super descriptive, and it's like really cool to be able to like get that story. I mean, some of it can just be like trucks and tractors, but but when they
has a stereotype.
Yeah, when they are telling that like a story about love or like something about their family, like there is like a really descriptive kind of way that they go about their lyrics, and it can be really really beautiful.
Yeah, I love that.